Technology and Livelihood Education, Agriculture Module 2. What I need to know, after going through this module, you are expected to: number 1, identifies the element to be observed in planting trees and fruit-bearing trees. List down the elements to be observed in planting trees. Describe the characteristics of fruits to be harvested to reach the market in good condition. Identify famous orchard farms in the country. Enumerate the famous orchard farms in the country. And lastly, value the knowledge and skills gained in planting trees and fruit-bearing trees. What I know, in this activity, you will guess the jumble word in 10 seconds. And the word is fertilizer. Very good. The next activity is, what is the jumble word? In 10 seconds, you will try to answer. The answer is climate. Very good. The third one. In this jumble word, what do you think is the word? In 5 seconds. And the answer is soil. Very good. Next, in the jumble word, what is the word given? Very good. That is water. The next one, what do you think is the jumble word? For 5 seconds. And the answer is sunlight. Very good. Good job. Elements in planting trees and fruit-bearing trees. Planting, just like cooking, requires a systematic way of doing things. It requires a step-by-step procedure on how to select and prepare the soil, the seedlings, the tools, and the location for planting. With these requirements, all that is needed is a thorough knowledge and skills on how to do the planting process and the manner on how plants are to be taken care of. Will you enumerate 5 important benefits of planting trees and fruit-bearing trees? Okay, class, think of some of the benefits of planting trees. Great! You got the correct answer. Analyze this picture. What can you say about the picture? What do plants need to grow? The elements or factors to be considered in planting trees and fruit-bearing trees. One factor to be considered is climate. The second one is water. We also consider soil, and lastly, the fertilizer. In this activity, we will go through the different meaning and factors to be considered in planting trees and fruit-bearing trees. Number 1, when you talk about climate, it is considered as the most important factor affecting the growth of the tree or crops. Climate includes temperature. It refers to the degree of coldness and hotness of the atmosphere of a certain period. Next one is the sunlight. It is the main energy provider in the process of food manufacture in the plant kingdom. And lastly, rainfall. It is very, very important for the growth of all kinds of trees. Number 2 is soil. It holds the tree and provides it with nutrient and certain mineral elements necessary for growth and development. It is the primary medium of plants. There are also different types of soil. Number one is mineral soil composed of inorganic substances with varying amount of decaying organic matter. The inorganic material of soil is composed of rocks, which is broken down into small particles of sand. Number two, organic soil. It is a form from partly decaying plant materials. There are also classifications of soil. Sandy is made up largely of coarse particle of sand. And loamy soil is fertile and retentive of soil moisture and is considered to be the best garden soil. Number three, water. Trees cannot survive without water, for it forms part of every plant cells and tissues. Fertilizer. These are added to the soil to increase its productivity. There are two kinds of fertilizer. Organic fertilizers are a mixture of animal manure, food washing, and decayed fruits, vegetable peelings, and humus. Inorganic fertilizer are the commercial fertilizer, are made up of synthetic material, and it is used for substitute for the organic one. Why is it important to plant trees and fruit-bearing trees? Think of an answer of this question. Great! You are correct. Market demands for fruits. Fruit tree growing has become a profitable job with a high demand for fruits. Fruits have high nutritional value and digestion stimulating properties. Likewise, the produce commands a good price, especially in times when the supply is low. Fresh fruits are always in demand as compared to bottles or canned fruits. What did you see in this picture? Tell something about it. To ensure success in selling fruits, the farmer or seller should consider the following market demands. Buyers select fruits and other products of good quality, usually based on size, shape, and appearance. Good quality of fruits have the same appearance, size, stage of maturity, stage of freshness, and shape. Fruits should be in their freshest state when being sold. They can command higher prices. Pack fruits properly in good containers to maintain their freshness and to avoid cuts, bruises, and blemishes. Price your product based on the current price in the market. Going with the current price make your product competitive. Generally, when the products are sold during the peak season, if your products are of superior quality, you can demand a higher price. Many consumers prefer to pay a higher price if they feel they are getting their money's worth. In this question, why are off-season fruits are more profitable? And your answer is correct. Very good. There are also different famous orchard farms in the country here in the Philippines. Just like vegetables and ornamentals, growing fruit trees is not difficult. The problem lies in the lack of space or where to plant them. In the urban areas where spaces are very limited, fruit trees are not usually planted. Some homeowners do not like to plant trees because they say a grown tree will destroy the foundation of their houses because of their big and long roots. But for those who have enough space, fruit trees like mango, duhat, tamarind, banana, papaya, and other fruit trees are planted. Aside from the shade that they give when they bear fruits, the family is at least assured of a supply of fruits for their daily consumption. In the province, fruit trees are sources of income for the family. Aside from the added fresh air that you can breathe, they provide the ambience that city dwellers have not experienced. Orchard farm is a piece of land where trees or shrubs are maintained for food or commercial production. Likewise, an orchard feature big gardens are aesthetic and productive purposes. Orchards are often concentrated near a water source. Orchard owners mostly concentrate on a particular species of trees to produce. There are different famous orchard farms in the country in the Philippines. To enumerate, number one is the Rosa Farm, a sprawling 12.5-hectare farm located at the KM 156 National Highway, San Marcelino, Zambales. The property was purchased by David Hoxton and Rosa Magsaysay way back in 1920s. It was originally called Linoron Farm about a nearby river when Mount Pinatubo erupted in 1991. The whole place was buried with ash, leaving only a few surviving mango trees. David and Rosa's grandchildren face a devastation. With a resilient spirit, armed with lessons taught by their grandparents, they rehabilitated and developed the farm in a mango orchard. By 2011, the farm was renamed as Rosa Farms under the management of Ding and Nelda Zulieva. Gapus Grape Farms. Cirilo Gapus started the business in the 1980s to provide for his family. 30 years on, the farm has produced beyond expectations. The family also helped neighboring farmers and interested locals in planting grapes. Visitors and tourists will find the farm a refreshing experience and a feast to the senses. Gapus Farm is in Barangay Urayong, Bawang, La Union. Rock Farm, if you are an orange lover, from Sunkist, Hamlin, and Poncan variety, then visit Rock Farm at Cafe Bodega in Stuaton Road, Sagada, Mountain Province. Philippine Mango Seedling Farm Corporation, or what we call PMSFC, a family-owned and operated agricultural enterprise situated in the border of Candaba, Pampanga, and Baliwag, Bulacan. The company was established mainly for three objectives. Number one, environmental preservation through youth education. Number two, strengthening of the mango industry by ensuring the constant and sustainable supply of mango produce. And lastly, a livelihood enhancement through corporate involvement by promoting mango farming. Davao Golden Pomelo Farm in Davao City, Carmelita Mercado is the top pomelo producer and distributor in the Philippines. The farm has 300 hectares of sweet pink flesh pomelo. Kitsis Farm in Zambales. Philippine Kitsis Farm has dozens of fruit-bearing mango trees scattered across its 15 hectares land, with each tree yielding at least 200 kilos each. Durian fruit, Davao City, Philippines. The durian fruit is popular due to its strong aroma and unique taste. It is also grown in Thailand and Indonesia. Many often say it smells like hell, but it tastes like heaven. The flesh is rich of carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins like thiamine, riboflavin, and vitamins A and C, and minerals like calcium, phosphorus, potassium, and iron. The flesh is eaten fresh or processed into jams, marmalade, spread pastillas, or flavoring for ice cream, candies, and rolls. What I have learned in this activity or module. Number 1, what are the elements to observe in planting trees and fruit-bearing trees? Why is it important to know the different elements to be observed in planting trees and fruit-bearing trees? How can we help to improve our plant propagation not only to our environment as well as for the livelihood of others? Orchard farming meaning is the planting of trees and shrubs. You can also call orchard farming a fruit garden. The orchard contains farming of fruit not for commercial purposes. Most of orchard farming are done with a single variety of fruit or nuts. For activity 1 and 2, please visit your Google Classroom for your asynchronous class. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. This is Sir Teddy Bear. And also click the bell button for more notifications. Happy learning and good day!